Hey everybody, it's me, Rumi the Comic Book Poser. I'm here today to welcome you to Out of the Poserverse. It's Tuesday, and I'm finally able to record a pull list video. So to see what books I'm reading this week that I think you should read along with me, you'll have to check it out after this.
Hey, little girl, did you want to know a secret?
I got 5 on it. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Don't forget, you want to know the story of this print or why you're looking at A Town Called Terror? Check out yesterday's top 5-ish video from last week's new comic book day. Don't forget about Shop Talk this Thursday, that I'll be there unless my goddamn internet dies again. So without further ado, let's see what books we're reading this week. Instead of me going down the list and going like, oh, I'm not caught up on this or caught up on that, I'll kind of scroll through the pull list and focus on some books that I'm really excited about and see how I feel about this format until I get really caught up. But I will talk about Avengers 1000 BC number 1. We'll see what this looks like versus like DC's Jurassic World. I don't know. Barbaric Axe to Grind, I feel like I mentioned in a video 3 weeks ago, so I'm glad that it's finally coming out. I won't say no to Tom King and Mitch Gerads on Batman DC Black Label series. Alright. I am super excited about Crash and Troy number 1 from A Wave Blue World. This is my man, Jared Lujan, who is a Mad Cave Talent Search winner. He wrote the Dryfoot series. This is something that was supposed to come out, I think about 18 months ago through Action Labs, and it just kind of died as Action Labs did. And you could look all over Twitter and Instagram for a while for the hashtag free Crash and Troy to get this to a different publisher to allow them to be able to pursue the work, since Action Lab was clearly dying its last breath. And I'm excited to see if this book has changed since I've seen a little bit of the preview material many moons ago. But I'm a huge Jared Lujan fan. I am absolutely excited to know that he is one of the DC Milestone creators as well, but I am excited. We got some Critical Role. This crossover 3D special I feel like was supposed to come out the beginning of July. Meh. Let's see, I'm behind on a lot of these things. I need to read Madballs vs. Garbage Pail Kids number 1, because that was a book that I was ridiculously excited that it was coming out. I'll probably save one and read 1 and 2 together on Wednesday afternoon once I get home from school. I'm enjoying a lot of these Miss Marvel and then the Moon Girl and titles that are coming out from Marvel, that I think these are kind of interesting one-shot-ish titles of showing, you know, a character and, you know, 2 characters that you may not think about together, or a character and a team that you may not think about together. That I've really been enjoying these as I've, you know, pulled them out of my short box up to get caught up on. New Think number 3, issue number 1 and 2 have been absolutely brilliant books in terms of looking at how technology has proliferated its way throughout storytelling. 1 and 2 were absolutely amazing, especially in how radically different these books were in the way of exploring the impact of technology, and I can't wait for number 3. Also, Nita Hawes' Nightmare Blog number 7 from Image. This is Rodney Barnes and Jason Sean Alexander, the spin-off from the Philadelphia universe. This is the beginning of the second arc, looking at all of the different things that are plaguing the East Coast. That, you know, last we saw Nita Hawes, she was battling through hell in issues 5 and 6. So I'm very excited for issue number 7. I hope that the second arc of Parasomnia is going to be as brilliant as the first was. That, again, big fans of both Cullen Bunn and Andrea Moody, that the 2 things that I'm clamoring for in my collection are a Cullen Bunn signature and an Andrea Moody piece of original art, because they're both brilliant. For Mad Cave Studios, if you haven't been reading Potions Incorporated, you're missing a fun interplay of a fantasy world landing in the early 90s, because that shit's dope. Quest Aside has been amazing. Savage Avengers, I was wishy-washy on issue number 1. Issue number 2 sold me. I'm going to read 3 and 4 on Wednesday. I don't know how to be more excited about this next book on the list than to do this. Shirtless Bear Fighter is back, y'all. And I'm sorry if you haven't been on a random stream where I take my shirt off, that you have to see this. But this is the only way to celebrate Shirtless Bear Fighter, even though A, I'm not as ripped, B, I'm not going to fight the war on bear, and C, I'm not that good looking. But that's how excited I am. Silver Coin, the third arc, is back. I'm still pulling the Mandalorian just for spec value. And then I'll put my shirt back on for these last two. I am super excited that IDW has gone on a run of picking up some Kickstarter books. That I am a huge fan of True Cult, that one of the only reasons I backed it before I got to read anything from the first issue was because of how much in love I am with Liana Kangas. That I think their art is absolutely brilliant. I think that Liana Kangas is easily one of the biggest unsung heroes in the comic book creation community. So, and I guess unironically I'm wearing my Burger Lord shirt today because I wear this one a lot. But if you want to get in on like a satanic cult burger restaurant, then you should be reading True Cult. This is a very fun series. I don't know if there's anything that radically changes from the Kickstarter version to what IDW is putting out, but you know I'm going to put them side by side and look, but we stand a queen in Liana Kangas. We are not worthy. We suck. And if I can ever kiss the ring, I will. Undiscovered Country, brilliant. And then some X-Men stuff that I'm way behind on. Although I guess we get an X-Men Green. Cool. I'll get caught up on X-Men before I die. So what do you think? There are a lot of things that I'm excited about this week. I think it might be a throwdown between Shirtless Bear Fighter 2 issue number 1, which it's a universe I'm in love with. I don't know what I'm getting from this first issue. And True Cult number 1, which is a book that more of you should have backed on Kickstarter, that I will start rocking my True Cult gear and showing more of my Liana Kangas goodies off on the regular, because this book is absolutely brilliant in terms of world and character building. And then I want to kiss the artist's ring, because I am not worthy of their brilliance. But let me know what you think. Is there anything that I've missed out on this week that you think I should pick up? As always, let me know in the comments down below. As always, y'all, thanks for stopping by. Have a good one.
Hey, little girl, did you want to know a secret?
I got 5 on it. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.